I guess I could probably raise your guys' volume.
That would be helpful usually.
Testing.
Test successful.
Sipalypse. Sipalypse.
All right.
Yeah, the audio's good.
All right, yeah, I just boosted you guys, so now you should be able to actually hear yourselves.
And the layout checks out. So I guess we're good to go.
All right. Right. So, greetings and salutations, whatever viewers are out there watching us, either in real time or later on. Welcome to the first multiplayer session of the year. So before we get into what we're doing right here, if you saw our social media, you might know that we've been trying to play a game called Zeus Battlegrounds for this week. This week we were supposed to do it on Monday, but things happened.
Mm-hmm.
Mudslides were involved. So we put it off to today, and so we did some tests in the viability of playing that game, and the long and short of it is it doesn't work. At least for us. We ran a few test configurations, and none of them worked. Or it took way too long to connect. We were waiting for what, 5 minutes?
Something like that.
Yeah.
That is just way too long for any sort of game to connect.
Yeah, the time we waited, most games would have given you a timeout message or something like that.
Yeah.
So that game is officially dead in the water until further notice. It is an early access game, so something could be broken there. They could have done an update and something got broken. Point is, we can't work with the game as it is in this point in time, and we may never able to get that game working because it seems to be dead, at least lacking a community, and that's bad for multiplayer-based games.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still in early access, I think, so who knows? Maybe it'll be better if it actually releases, but...
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on it, but for the time being, it's cast to the wayside. So what we got here is a game called MINImax Tinyverse. This is a MOBA.
Sort of?
Yes, sort of. It's
honestly more like a real-time strategy tower defense thing.
Yeah,
I feel like for a MOBA you have to have more actual control of what your character does.
Well, keep in mind, MOBAs are also, we're also cast in the mold of real-time strategy. They both that and tower defense came out of Warcraft 3 mods. So they're going to share some DNA here. Anyway, so in regards to what we're going to be showcasing multiplayer-wise, it's hopefully going to be Petty Fan versus Galax here, because Petty Fan is playing as the humans, Galax is playing as the, let's say, orcs.
They're non-human.
Yeah.
Mostly animal people type stuff.
Yeah. Now, you can switch between both factions, but here's the thing. You have to play 2 tutorial matches before you can actually go online. We've already done the requisite tutorial matches for one faction each, and nobody here really feels like doing another 2 tutorial missions. So...
Yeah, you basically have to make a separate account for the other faction, so that's why.
Yeah. And in lieu of Zeus Battlegrounds, we're going to be highlighting the Twitch modes of Lines the Game. If you recall, that was the game we had playing in the background on Wednesday. It's got a special Twitch mode. it looks like it's an audience participation thing. Really involved stuff here. So we're going to give that a test run as well. But this is. I don't think either thing is going to take very long because, well, you'll see with MiniMax here, right? So exposition out of the way. Let's get started.
All right, you ready to hit the button, Golix?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I hit mine. And hopefully this works.
Yeah, it's a bit of a crapshoot.
Nope.
Yep.
You know,
I'm playing
It's like-
against some guy named Lin Hao.
Oh boy.
well, okay, so note to any developers or any other personnel who might be listening to this when we send off the footage. Yeah, we need some matchmaking for this.
I mean, it might be intentional to make it quote unquote fairer with like enormous quotes on enormous quotes.
Mhm. It's possible, but it's
So you
still,
Yeah.
can't like coordinate with the friends to have one person like just tank their score.
Yeah, like I
it's
think we
po-
call that like smurfing in Overwatch.
Yeah. Still, this is a literal roulette wheel.
Haha, I guess what we're doing. Oh, this guy has a
Well, I mean, Galaxy, you don't have to play if you're not going to be on screen. Like,
well, I can't quit.
well, that's stupid.
Well, it would be. I'll rephrase that. It would be very rude to quit.
Gotcha. Anyway, did you get anyone, Petty Fan?
Nope, I'm thinking that dude Golix found might have been the only other person playing.
Like,
Hmm.
that's
Or alternately, everybody chose humans.
Oh wow.
I'm like, oh boy.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's like, see, and this is why I'm still going to ask for matchmaking, because whatever the merits of this system, we're in a situation where it's not terribly interesting to watch because we've got nothing on screen.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
literally have a icon that says "Finding Mac."
Indeed.
Real
Granted,
riveting gameplay there, guys.
You know,
To be fair, the base gameplay isn't much better.
yeah, I'm like,
Indeed.
if I could, if I can sum this game up in a word, it's automated. Like,
Indeed.
Oh, I found somebody.
Oh.
good. So we'll actually have some footage.
The God Pappy?
Pappy Poppy? I don't know. I'm scared. I hope this doesn't have a chat.
I didn't see any options for
doesn't.
chats when I was.
Okay.
That's good.
Because last thing we need is me to pull the stream down because somebody is being a racist shitbag.
From what I've seen, this game is very East Asia focused. Like, a lot of
Mhm.
Chinese people, Korean people playing and all that. Like, so I guess even if they did swear, we wouldn't notice because, it might be, foreign characters.
Yeah.
Then again, that's never stopped foreigners from swearing in English before.
Indeed.
More concerning is, the racial epithets and,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things that sunk Modern Combat 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could tell.
When your streamer is like, nope.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
So I was hoping that the such as it is matchmaking would have some kind of accounting for power balancing, but that absolutely does not seem to be the case.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So he kicked the crap out of you?
I mean, it's not over yet, but I'm right up against my base and have never been further than, like, the first hill.
Hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, further proof this needs a matchmaking system outside of being random, because you could get the crap kicked out of you.
Or at the very least, level to level. It's like,
Yeah,
there are games that do that.
yeah.
On the other
Yes.
hand, I went up a level.
Yeah, I guess that's good.
Yeah. That is handy.
And now my powers aren't working for some reason.
Are you out of juice?
I know I had plenty of juice. I just don't know what the hell was up with that.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the game, folks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the only participation the player has in all this, is just calling down meteors and placing buffs on his
So, the
soldiers.
conceit of this game is that you're a kid who comes home and finds your toys fighting, and then you take sides with one of the sides, which is why the special effects are like shooting a bubble gun at things, or punching the ground, or
Yeah.
lighting a match. You also have a special ability when your champion is on the field to pick them up and move them somewhere, but not very far, so, you know.
Yeah. Can I use something? Jesus.
The music is okay.
Mm.
You know, all in all, this game really needs some fleshing out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the aesthetic and the designs are on the okay side of generic, so
Mm-hmm.
the only real problem is, like, you can't choose who you play with. You need to play a significant amount to unlock practically anything other than, like, your one default option. Also, this was definitely not originally a game in English, and the translation is not perfect.
It was probably used. They probably used like Google Translate or something.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now,
I mean, like, it's not stuff that is usually actually particularly wrong, but there are issues with precision of terminology.
Yeah, I lost. Meh.
oh no, it's all horror.
Yeah.
Oh, you get blue. Okay, so yeah, it is blue and red. Because I was getting red from my wins.
Yeah, like, do they even do anything?
That's what you use to unlock things. Go to ready for battle.
Hmm.
And then go to Miracle and Trooper.
Oh.
So you can unlock those first two. because I think you're level 2 now, and you can unlock a second type of trooper.
Man.
And then to actually use those, you have to select them on your team setting.
Yeah.
So for those, you have to click on your dudes.
Yeah, I had to take off one and then I could put the musketeer in. Or marksman or whatever the fuck it's called.
Uh-huh.
And then
So you only changed the last one. So if you click on the marching order over in your team setting.
Yeah.
You'll see that. Sorry, I have a delay. So yeah, that you'll only get that in like your third wave.
Yeah.
So I had javelin people, and it didn't make any freaking difference.
Yeah. Like, looking at some of the attacks they were using, these guys were like, what, that's level 3. I think they were like...
The ones you can actually unlock have green check marks instead of black ones.
I think the dudes we were fighting were like level 4 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah, I was definitely seeing at least the sewage and...
Yeah. So, I mean... Do we want to try again and see if we can get each other Golux?
Sure. One thing that I did notice is that the powers are pretty spammable. Do a countdown this time before you start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We probably still won't get each other, but, you know, worth a shot.
Cookies? I don't think that's you.
No. I'm the Golux.
Oh, the Golux.
It's always the.
It's never not the...
So yeah, the battlefield is pretty much symmetrical, always boring. The one thing that I learned from playing Guy is that some of these abilities, like the crayon walls, are extremely spammable, so you can just, like, interfere really early. It would be nice if the crayon wall was a little more precise, though. Those are the javelin guys I got with the big squirrel tails.
I mean, again, this is kind of a cool concept. It's just...
And I think your miracles, out of the 6 ones you get, aside from the 3 ones that you always have, I think they do come in order, but basically once you use one, you can't use the same one again until you've used like 3 other things. But you can use them pretty often, and the main 3 are always available, I think. I feel like the ramp should be more useful than it is. Like, it might be usable when you're trying to get over that middle wall thing, but the problem with that is that you can't, like, do it and then, like, strongly suggest to your dudes to go that way. At least one of the Kriea champions has the ability to go up and down without a special power, but...
Yeah, one of them kind of...
well, it's a bird lady.
Yeah, one of them kind of jump.
Also, apparently you can go into the water because electricity abilities work better in the water, but I mean, I don't know how to fucking make your guys go in the water. And no one's ever done, and out of the, like, 3 matches I've done, no one's ever done it against me, so I assume it's not a particularly strong strategy.
Yeah.
Seems that way.
And I'm honestly not sure if like the meteor strikes and the thunderbolt and stuff hurt your own dudes or not.
I don't think so. Yeah, this is...
Yeah, they're using the next level of troops that you haven't unlocked yet. Those guys that chuck rocks.
I mean, yeah, zooming in, these look kind of cool. It's just, eh.
Yeah, it's not very compelling.
Somebody's
Also,
computer's really
yeah,
loud.
someone's got some music going on. Also, I feel like most games that are in this vein, I know this game does not have a huge variety of dudes to start with. Like, there are only, like, 3 champions, period, to unlock currently, I think. Which they'll probably add more. But I feel like most games like this give you a choice of at least 2 or 3, like, right at the beginning. Like, without being level 3, 6, or 9. Because until you get to level 3, you have no choice that other than beefy guy in blue armor or fangly cat man.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So that was the thing that happened. So yeah, I think we're done with this one, because there's like... Until you level up a lot, which doesn't look like you get experience super fast, you know. Unless you get an experience bonus when you win, which, unless I'm playing against Jugolux, I probably won't, because, you know...
Well, you leveled up the first one, and then you got halfway to level 3 with the second one. So if it continues like that, it'll slow down pretty fast.
Yeah. So I guess, anything else we want to add on this one, or do we want to take our break to set up lines real quick?
It is a game that exists in the void of the universe, as you so like to say.
Yeah. I guess we'll be back real quick with lines then, everybody.